Right, we're here over on the West Ham Network. Going to give you the live draw for the third round, which West Ham will be in. So the teams that have qualified and all the bigger teams start to drop in will be Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United. Will drop into this draw. We'll have Brentford, Newcastle. They're all available as well. So if you are watching, tell me, who do you want in this draw? Let me just finish this, and I'll be able to give you a little bit more information. So remember, all the Carabao Cup games currently, I can't take Man United. I could not have another Manchester United tie. It's I couldn't have Liverpool. Liverpool Manchester United bores me. It's so, honestly, it's so boring. It would be so boring. I could not handle it. Right, let me see what we've got here. So just for your reference, none of Manchester City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Tottenham, or Manchester United can be paired together in round 3. With those clubs involved in a pre-draw exercise earlier on tonight that determined who would be playing at home or away. So those teams that I just mentioned cannot be. Let me just put that in the bottom of the chat here, so you can see that. So there you go. That's going to roll along the bottom. None of Manchester City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Tottenham, or Manchester United can be paired together in round 3 with those clubs involved in a pre-draw exercise earlier on tonight that determined who would be playing at home and or away. Now, there are 32 teams in this draw that are going to learn our fate for the third round. Just having a look here. What else as well? So there's going to be no northern and southern sections of the draw no longer applying in round 3, with no geographical restrictions of any of the ties. So let's just have a look. We've got the ball numbers coming up to you now. Let me bring them to you. Where are we? So West Ham are number 31. West Ham are ball number 31. That's the one we're looking for. Ball numbers to keep an eye on are Arsenal number 1, Aston Villa number 2, Barnsley are in the draw number 3, Barrow are in the draw number 4, Blackpool are in the draw number 5, Bolton Wanderers number 6, Brighton and Hove Albion number 7, Chelsea 8, Coventry City 9, Crystal Palace 10, Everton 11, Fleetwood Town 12, Fulham 13, Leicester City 14, Leyton Orient 15, Liverpool 16, Man City 17, Manchester United 18, Preston North End 19, Queen's Park Rangers 20, Sheffield Wednesday 21, Sheffield Wednesday 21, Stoke City 22, Spurs 23, Walsall 24, Watford 25, Wimbledon, who beat Ipswich tonight, are 26. Let me just make sure I'm getting all these right. Southampton are 27. Brentford are 28. Newcastle beating Nottingham Forest in penalties are Newcastle are going to be 29. Wycombe beating Swansea City are 30. West Ham are 31. And Wolves are 32. So there you go. That is all the numbers. What ones do you want from all that? Please let me know in the chats. The draw will be made very soon. Let's just have a look here. God, they're taking taking their time. Still waiting for them to come on. Right, let me just have a look here. So you want Orient? You'll take Orient, Wimbledon for surreal film. Millwall are not in this. Nope, they are not. Apparently, teams in Europe cannot face each other. We go Man United at home, Wimbledon at home. Hands on. How did I become a West Ham fan, family member? My father is from East London, mate. Knew him, and very successful West Ham fan. And I can officially say I'm a successful West Ham fan after seeing us win the cup. So that's the connection, mate. It's the only team I've ever supported. Where are you from, Mr. YouTube user? Please let us know. Right, still waiting on the draw to start. Whoever we get, make it difficult for ourselves. We will get Man City. Let me just knock that out. They have to get the draw so the big teams get through to the last stages. Why have the draw like this? That's not fair. I don't want to play West Ham. I miss Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I cannot watch Aaron Wan-Bissaka at any other club. European teams shouldn't take part. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is insane. You're massive. I take it as a sign of our season. Where son Russ this week, he's on his little cheeky holiday. A little cheeky holiday. Anybody at home apart from the top six? Just to reiterate, West Ham are going to be ball number 31. Let me just put that up there. We've got there in a second. Iron Bubbles heard he was amazing today. Why can't he be paired? This is the whole point of a random draw. This is getting fixed. Do you know what? I should let me. There's an explanation here. So, where is it? Do you know what? It's a good point. You've just said that. That is the whole point of a random draw. It's getting fixed. It's actually a really ridiculous situation, and I'm really wanting to kind of dig in a little bit deeper just to see why they can't do that. Let's just have a look and see what I can find out for you. Right, as mentioned, Manchester City, Arsenal holders, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Tottenham, Manchester United were all involved in a pre-draw process earlier in the evening to determine who would be playing home or away in round 3 ahead of the main proceedings later on. But rather than draw those teams specifically, they instead did it as a first 4 of those aforementioned clubs to be drawn being placed at home against a winner. What? But rather than draw those teams specifically, they instead did it as the first 4 of those mentioned clubs to be drawn being placed at home against the winner round 2. The last 2 of those 6 clubs out of the hat, meanwhile, will be away in round 3. All of it a bit confusing and convoluted, I'm afraid, but was there not an easier way? Wow. That is corrupt as fuck. That is corrupt as fuck. From those 6 teams that I've mentioned, they're guaranteed a home leg, guaranteed the home one in the 3rd round. That's disgusting. I didn't realise that. That is ridiculous. The 3rd round fixtures will be staggered across 2 midweeks in September due to the new revamped European schedule. The first begins on Monday, September the 16th, and the second begins on Monday, September the 23rd. Oh, man. Football is just absolutely changing, isn't it? Again, it's making it easier for so-called top 6 teams. Listen, who do I want? That's an interesting point. Right. Now, I selfishly, because of where I live, would take a team as close to me as I possibly can. That team is Bolton Wanderers. I know everyone would want Luton Orient, and I understand that, but I would take Bolton Wanderers any day of the week because they are very close to where I, well, not very close, but they're closer to where I live. You've got Coventry, Crystal Palace, Blackpool as well. Little day out to the seaside. I just don't want a Premier League team. And it's not because I want a lower league team. I just want a lower league team because I think it's a little bit more fun. And you want to play someone new. Of course you do. Be nice to play Leighton Orient away. Yeah, Man City away, Orient at home. Top 6 can't be paired. It's ridiculous. West Ham are massive. West Ham are ball number 31. Next year, the Carabao Cup draw will start at the semi-final stage and involve Man City. It's fucking, it's just so right, mate. Spurs at home. How does Souček keep getting 90 minutes? Can't pass for Toffee. I agree. Russ, Ham, and Sufal are done. Geordies were lucky. Nothing to get fixed. East London. My old man grew up a best friend of ex-West Ham defender Tommy Taylor. My old man was in Orient's books too. ACL at the end 17 ended his career. Mr. YouTube user, email us. westhamnetwork@gmail.com. Please send us a little cheeky email. Let me just see if I can Carabao Cup 3rd round. I'm starving. Let me just put these in. They think football wants the so-called top teams in the final. There are 2 extra European games from this year where they're over 2 weeks. This EF Cup, so it could lead in fix. I couldn't care less, to be honest. This whole draw thing is about money and raising the profile of the competition. Top 6 guaranteed to go through. I'd like us to play a team that will help with the revenue it returns for them. Let them sawed off their so-called Premier League. What's the draw on? It's on here. It's not corrupt. Just sounds more of a fix than I first thought. Disgusting, as you said. Let again they protect the top teams, and it has done. I'd love nothing more. I mean, why are they getting? Why do they avoid each other? That's it's not right. It's so suddenly they've created a seeded option. They've already missed the round, so when they come into the next round, they get guaranteed they don't take on each other. Nah, it's not for me. Hypocrites moan about the Super League, but they're everything they can to protect the VD6. I was originally from Cannon Town, now live in Hearts, but Hearts born 10 minutes from Bowling Ground, been supporter since 1968, been 3 cup finals, mate. How supporters are great, best in the country. We are. Cup draws are usually fixed anyway. A non-Premier League team would be nice for a change. Turn the caps off, Colin. You're shouting, pal. Would love my local club as well. YouTube user says, what was the email? The email for you, my friend, was this. Right, let me just send something. Two seconds. Should have a guest coming on. When is this Carabao Cup draw getting done? So yeah, send us an email there, please, mate. No such thing as a random draw for the Big Six corruption. As usual, they'll be given a title mark. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. It's rather frustrating. So, listen, who do you want? I've read out the list of teams. The teams you've got now are officially Arsenal, Aston. I'll tell you what. I'll read out all the Premier League teams, which is Arsenal, Aston Villa, Brighton, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Everton, Fulham, Leicester. Actually, let me just do this again. Arsenal, Aston Villa, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Everton, Fulham, Leicester, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Spurs, Southampton, Newcastle, West Ham, Wolves. 15 Premier League teams are in the cup. Then the kind of anyone that's in below, you've got Barnsley, Barrow, Blackpool, Bolton, Coventry City, Fleetwood Town. I think I forgot a team to count. Leighton Orient, Preston North End. That's another team for me that's really easy for me to get to. Queen's Park Rangers, Sheffield Wednesday, Stoke, Walsall, Watford, will Uncle Ange, Uncle Ogbonna come back to the club? Wimbledon, FC Wimbledon, Wycombe Wanderers. But I just, as long as we don't, honestly, see if we get Man United or Liverpool away. Oh my God. Honestly, I cannot be arsed. I couldn't be arsed. It's not, it's just like those two teams we get all the time and it's so boring. Makes for a boring tie, doesn't it? It really does. Right. Say that again, mate. Right, let me just. I must be mad, but give us Spurs knocking them out. We feel like heaven. I see method within your madness, mate. The method within your madness would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? It would be very interesting, and it probably could kickstart your season. Why not Wimbledon? Well, remember you've asked me, so selfishly for someone, someone's asked me what would I want. What would I want? I predict Wickham. I would like Midlands Club. Thingy. Yeah, absolutely. Right, we've got the draws coming up very soon. You're in the house, mate. Hope you're well. Before you get onto the game in any way, what is the team you want in the next draw?
Sorry, you saying that's me?
Yeah, who do you want? Who do you want?
It's just that's chucked in pretty quickly. Let's have a Wimbledon away
Wimbledon.
or Wimbledon at home. It's the thing is, actually, I just before I come on, I heard you mention Liverpool, Man United. And yes, it is boring because we normally do get them, but I'd be slightly more hopeful of us getting more of a performance at least because Lopetegui seems like the kind of guy who wants to win every game. So I wouldn't mind having him as manager when we're away to these teams, but then that's just me.
Yeah, it's starting very soon. Right, look, let's just go over quickly your points on the game. I mean, I know. I mean, we don't have to. We could go on about it all night, and I've already gone on about it. And I kind of said in the chat, I was like, I don't really want to go over it again. But when you've got someone new on, it's worthwhile doing it. So, just briefly, mate, what do you take from it?
Tough watch. Got the job done. It almost feels like I'm describing a Moyes game from the past where we don't play that well, but we got the result at least. If any Bournemouth fans are watching this, you played really well. Like you were really unlucky to lose that game because I think you were the better team. The better team lost. Basically, I hold my hands up. I think they did play the better football. Yeah, tough game. Frustrating, disappointing, underwhelming, but we won. So it's a cup game. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Alex is in the house. He's stuck in Westfield Car Park. Alex, why are you stuck in Westfield Car Park, mate? Oh, you're mute. Can't hear you.
Not
any. Oh, there you are. I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Yeah. Machines are not recognising any of the number plates, so no one can pay for their parking. So everyone's just got in their car and trying to get through, and nothing's moving.
Oh shit! So you're stuck.
At the moment, I'm just sitting. I can't even get out of my parking spot because of the traffic behind me. So just sitting here.
Oh my word! Right, Alex, you're at the game tonight. What was the capacity like? Was it all right?
It was all right. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't full. I'd probably say, I don't know, 6-8 full, probably something like that. There was a lot of empty seats up the top, but no, yeah, it wasn't too bad. I didn't recognise a single person around me, that was for sure, and I had my usual seats. So yeah, there was definitely a lot of newbies there, let's say. But you know, some of them gave me a good voice.
Out of interest, because I couldn't really hear you couldn't really hear much of the crowd noise from the TV, but the commentator started saying about I think halfway through the first half because we kept going back with it, Bournemouth kept pushing us back. Did the fans get frustrated? Was there a level of like, oh, we're going back to the keeper again, that kind of thing? You mentioned it a few times. That's why.
I think it would have been more that way if it was the usual crowd. But
Right.
because it wasn't the usual crowd, I don't think there was as much of that. But the usual crowd who are used to seeing things like that probably would have been very much like that. I know I kind of felt like that, but I mean, we were good defensively, kind of passing the ball around. We had a couple of good plays where we were getting the ball out, but we get to the midfield, especially in the first half, and it just kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
And we had nothing really going forward. I thought Somerville was trying really hard but couldn't get on the ball at all. Bowen was trying but couldn't get on the ball. Fuller is really good in the air, but just couldn't get involved in the game. He wasn't getting any service. So yeah, the first half very frustrating. Somerville did get more involved though when Paquetá and Rodriguez came on though, because Paquetá was giving the ball to him a lot more, and when Emerson came on as well. Actually, no. Emerson came on afterwards, so Somerville went off. But no, when Paquetá came on, Somerville did get more involved, and we looked a little bit more dangerous. And then when Kudus came on,
I think when Paquetá came on, he just showed for the ball. And that's something we obviously lacked in the middle of the park when we had Souček and James Ward-Prowse. But just quickly address, I know Vladimir Coufal wasn't due to start tonight, but obviously he came in and played in his normal position. Just not up to scratch, is he?
No. I mean, I was surprised that he put Coufal in instead of Emerson as a replacement for Creswell. Well, he did. Well, he put Coufal on the right and Wan-Bissaka on the left. All due fairness to Wan-Bissaka, I thought he done really, really well.
Really?
Yeah, I agree.
I thought he put in a really good performance.
I thought him and Kilman played well. Him and Kilman on the right looked solid. On the left.
What was your guys' opinion of Todibo? Because I thought he was good on the ball, but his passing let him down. But
so
I spoke to a couple of people outside the grounds, and they weren't overly impressed with him.
So I think as a whole, and it's funny, you do see different things from either being at the game or watching it on the telly. I particularly in the start, I thought he started off really well. He looked really confident. He was taking on players, no problem at all. He played a bit of a dodgy ball, but equally, it was questionable whether or not Souček should have got that ball. That led to a kind of a break in attack. He got back quick enough, and he didn't tackle the player in the box. I think it was Simi. I can't pronounce the player's name. Sinistera that got through, and then Kilman came and knocked the ball out. But apart from that, I was okay. It was when he took the wild shot from distance, and it took a massive deflection off the Bournemouth player. It bounced back, and he fouled the player and got a yellow card. And at that moment, I think I said in the match day live, he's coming off at half time. Just because it's his first real game, and it was a bit of a wild tackle. So I could see Lopetegui what he was going to do. He was going to pull him off instantly at halftime, and I don't think it was anything except for the yellow card.
Yeah,
I'm telling you something. No, the big difference I noticed was, and rewatched the game when they brought on Evernessen.
Yeah,
is that his name?
Evanilson. Yeah,
Evanilson. Yeah, they attacked Mavropanos.
Yeah,
they went through.
I thought they were attacking down that right-hand side a lot. That's what I mean, because obviously I see especially in the second half. I mean, because I'm right at the opposite side of the stadium, so that was like the furthest part away from me. But it looked like they were attacking down the right-hand side a lot, which I did wonder if they were attacking Mavropanos or they were trying to attack Coufal, to try and.
I think it was definitely a bit of both.
Yeah.
I absolutely a bit of both, but it was only really, really noticeable when your man came on for them, and it was like directly through Mavropanos. There was a ball played up over the top from the midfield, and what's his name again? How do you pronounce it? Evanilson. He just destroyed Mavropanos for pace. And then Mavropanos couldn't get anywhere near him, and Evanilson doesn't even look that big, doesn't even look that strong. He just nudged them off the ball. And I was just like, shit. And then he'd done it. I think Evanilson had something like 2 clear-cut chances within the space of like 2 or 3 minutes. And then he started doing a bit of link-up play really well. but every single one of them, it was Mavropanos' area. And and it then highlighted, I was like, shit, we cannot start against Man City with Soufal and Mavropanos. We cannot.
No, I'm willing to give. I don't know why I got a bit of a soft spot for Mavropanos. I don't know why. I seem to be giving him more chances than anyone else, but I think he's out of the three of them, Kilman, Todibo, and Mavropanos. I think he's the weak link in that his distribution seems to be not always reliable. Todibo's at the end of the day, the keys has been tracked by Juventus. He's got something about him, but I think he's one of those players that will do better with better players around him. I think when we've got a build of Ward-Prowse, Soufal next to him, and Souček, and he hasn't really got anyone to pass to in front of him, who's going to be on his wavelength, if you get what I mean. He's going to struggle a little bit. It's his first start, so I'm not going to slag him off or anything.
Yeah.
No, can I just bring up something though before the draw's about to happen? But just for your reference, what do you think of this? None of Manchester City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Tottenham, or Manchester United can be paired together in round 3 with those clubs involved in a pre-draw exercise earlier on tonight that determined who would be playing at home or away.
They can't play against each other, though, can they?
No, they can't. And
they
4
can't.
of those 6 are guaranteed a home tie in the next one. 4 of those 6. But listen,
which 4?
No, the first 4 of any 4 of that 6 that pulled out of the hat first get a home tie.
Yeah.
Total.
That's football for you, mate. That's the top.
Belongs with the 7th or 8th or 9th name out of the hat. I'm happy.
Right, we're looking for ball. It's coming on now. We're looking for ball. West Ham are ball number 31. Ball number 31.
Have you got a live thing that comes up, which on the screen here, that will show you who?
I don't think I do.
Is it amateur hour again?
I'll type it in. I'll type it in as it comes up.
It's fine. It's all right. I'm joking.
So here we go, Mr. Round 3 draw. First ball out.
He's had all day to plan this.
Liverpool at home.
Here you go.
Oh yeah, that's us.
West Ham. Fucking hell.
Is it West Ham?
Oh my god.
You're
it's
kidding.
West Ham. No.
You're fucking. You're
absolutely
kidding.
done.
This is not like.
No, I'm not. I'm bored. I'm fucking bored.
You're fucking kidding me.
No.
Sorry for the language.
That's ridiculous. Man City. West Ham are travelling to bloody Liverpool again. Man City have got Watford. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look, Man City and Liverpool guaranteed a home leg, a home fucking tie in the 3rd round. Corrupt. Arsenal. There you go. Look, next one out. Arsenal. Fucking dickheads. Let's see if they get Bolton Wanderers. So Liverpool get West Ham, Man City get Watford, Arsenal get Bolton. Manchester United at home.
Do you know what? Listen. Oh, sorry.
Barnsley.
Fucking brilliant. They just want them, don't they? They just want them in there. They want their money. They want their money and they want their food. Money grabbing wankers.
It's so hard not to say that it's fucking corrupt. This shit.
It is corrupt.
I don't. But I do not understand. I do not understand the reason why they cannot play against each other.
Because they're protecting them. They're protecting them, mate.
They come up with some bullshit reason that they're in the Europe. There's a week where the European competitions are being played. Well, just play when they're playing. If they're playing each other, just play them in a week where they're not in the European competition.
But they'll say that that's tiring them out. They're playing too many games.
But they've got to play the game anyway.
That's what they'll say.
That's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit.
Wickham against Villa. Coventry v Spurs.
Spurs get to go to Coventry. Fucking Anfield. Why Anfield?
And guess when it's getting played? Guess when it's getting played? Monday.
Monday?
No.
Yes, Monday.
We've got to play on a Monday night.
The 3rd round fixture will be staggered across 2 midweeks in September Oh, well, hold on a minute. It says here the first begins on Monday and the second begins on Monday the 23rd. So Monday the 16th or Monday the 23rd.
So
Walsall
Monday
versus-
games.
So
Not
it could
Tuesday,
be
Wednesday.
about. Sorry, there will be a Monday game, but the games will probably go through to Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, I don't know who
Well,
Walsall
it'd
just
be
got there.
interesting to see because Moyes threw that game last year. So
Yeah, he did, the wanker.
is he going to throw it? I mean, Liverpool are not going to play full strength side, are they? They're just not. They've got Champions League. They've got league games either side.
Can I ask you, Alex? Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What are you more annoyed about? Getting Liverpool in the cup, or the fact you're still stuck in Westfield car park?
It's probably a bit of both. I'm not going to lie, because I'm
Valid
still
point.
looking at the same cars that haven't moved. The same car that was behind me 10 minutes ago is still behind me. The same car that is at the barriers is still there. Nothing is moving. Barely. Is it? I could.
The numbers in alphabetical order? It's got a point there.
No, that's it. It's a really good point because why are Wickham ahead of West Ham? It shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Brentford
Yeah,
got
I've
Orient.
never understood how they allocate the numbers.
Corruption again. Brentford v Orient again. Yeah.
Everton, Southampton.
It's fucking odds.
So I know you were jesting about West Ham getting Liverpool, but that is exactly what happened. West Ham
I
came out
told
in the
you we
draw.
get. As soon as Liverpool come out, I knew our name was coming out. I knew it.
QPR. Palace. Oh, that's a cheeky tie considering they used to share ground for a while, didn't he? Was it them? Was it who was it? Was it Palace and QPR shared? Did they? QPR. Stoke versus Fleetwood Town. Brighton next. Matt's just clocked on, so I'm just reading the West Ham Network chat, and Matt's just clocked on.
He's going to get in a mad one, isn't he?
He is going to go on a mad one. 6 European teams cannot. AFC Wimbledon at home versus Newcastle. That's going to be a good tie.
That'll be a good time. I'm all coming to Wimbledon.
Well, they'll put Liverpool West Ham on telly just to humiliate us.
We won't. No, we're going to beat them, Alex. Well, go on, faith. We've got opportunities at the ball, mate. You know.
I had confidence that we would do it last year, and then Moyes put out that team that we put out. I mean, Lopetegui ain't going to do that, is he? He's not going to do that. He's not going to throw the game. I will have more confidence tomorrow. Right now, I'm just.
Did Barrow? I think Barrow got Chelsea.
Of course they did.
Yeah. Yep. Right. I think you need to get out of Westfield shopping centre.
Yeah.
Look, you need to take that t-shirt off. I need to go to bed. Mate, I'm only joking. Everyone in the chat slagging you off, mate. I'm only joking.
No, it's fair enough. But this the wrong t-shirt to wear on a West Ham stream. They give you that Newcastle shirt, innit? Yeah. It will not count as Juventus, whichever way you want to look at it.
I'm only messing.
Right.
I'm only
Right,
messing.
boys.
We'll take time to compute it. I've been on all night talking about this fucking really boring game of football we've just watched.
Well done, mate. You've done well.
At least you weren't there.
I know, mate. I know.
Still there.
Yeah, I know. You're still there.
Still here, yeah. Oh, well, fuck them. There's movement.
Right, so for anyone that doesn't know, West Ham did get Liverpool at Anfield in the third round draw because the Liverpool were not allowed to get Manchester United, we're not allowed to get Manchester City, we're not allowed to get Arsenal because the League Cup thought, you know what? There you go. There you go. Someone made a valid point in the chat. Next year, the Carabao Cup, you ready for this one? The Carabao Cup is going to start. Carabao Cup's going to start in the semi-finals, and it's going to be Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man United.
It wouldn't surprise me. No, that's when they entered the competition. They entered the competition at the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Right,
We-
everyone.
There'll probably
Thank you.
be a very angry TikTok video of me in a minute.
Go on, mate. You go on, that's it. You smash it. Do the worst.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Right.
everyone, thanks for watching. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, go to West Ham Network Extra, do the exact same across there. Listen, at the end of the day, West Ham won. We're through, albeit it wasn't great, but we are through as we start to prepare for the World and Premier League champions of Manchester City, who are playing West Ham next. Upsteps Haaland against
beat 'em.
Vladimir Sufal.
We're going to win that one.
Nightmares.
Don't
Nightmares.
worry. See you later, guys.
Ciao, lads.
See you later.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.